While working with Bohemicus, you can use your own translation memories to search terms in concordance mode. This is especially useful when you work in CAT tools where you cannot normally use your own translation memories, which applies, for instance, to online tools like XTM or Coach, or even some offline tools do not allow you to use your own translation memory, for instance, the free edition of the German tool Acros. And that might be pretty annoying. In this example, we are working in the Acros CAT tool, which we have right here. As you might already know, you can search in Bohemicus translation memory by selecting your term in your CAT tool and pressing the Ctrl+Alt+K keyboard shortcut. So let's select a term and let's search for it in our translation memory. So we can select, for instance, this term appliance. And now I press Ctrl+Alt+K to search for this term in our translation memory in Bohemicus. So here we go. And as you can see, your term appliance gets instantly searched for in our Bohemicus translation memory. Notice that your term will be looked up in both languages. That means if we have an English to Czech memory opened right here, you can look up terms in English as well as in Czech. So for instance, if you want to look at something in Czech, like, I don't know, maybe this term here in Czech, zásuvka, which means socket in English. So you can again press Ctrl+Alt+K and see the results, which we have right here. So as you can see, here you have translations into Czech, and you can read the source language. So in this case, it's English. Now, if you want to connect your translation memory to Bohemicus and use it while working with your CAT tool, just go to the Bohemicus Concordance tab, where you can set up your own translation memory. So as you can see, it's right the first tab in Bohemicus, the Concordance. This is here, and this is the Concordance tool strip, where you can set up two translation memories by clicking these buttons here. So this is the group of buttons for translation memory 1, and this is the group, this very same group for translation memory 2. Now, you have three options. Either you can directly open an SDL Studio memory, or you can import a Tmx file to your already opened memory, or you can create a fresh new memory and import a Tmx file into it. Also, you can use two translation memories at the same time, as I have already mentioned. Now, let's try to open an SDL Studio memory. So let's open it in translation memory 1. So that means you click this button right here. So you click this, and now you can select a translation memory of your liking, of your preference. So for instance, let's open this memory right here. So as you can see, your memory gets instantly opened and imported. Now, this is important. When you open an SDL memory in Bohemicus, a local copy will be created. This is due to technical reasons, and it means that if you make any changes to your SDL memory outside of Bohemicus, such changes will not be reflected in the memory which is right now opened in Bohemicus. You can also create a fresh new memory by clicking the button right here and confirming the dialog. Or you can also import a TMX file. So you import a TMX file by clicking this button right here. And of course, you can also export your translation memory into a TMX file. You do that just by clicking this button right here. So you can click it. You can specify the source as well as the target language. So the source should be English in this case, which we have right here. And you can also specify your output file by clicking this browse button here. We have already selected the export.tmx, and then you just click export. And your file will be successfully exported to a TMX file. And this is how you work with translation memories in Bohemicus. So thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.